Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy. I don't got on a Sun shirt today, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, we got another one, another late game. And this is a very late, sloppy, like ugly game to watch. So if you stayed up to watch this whole game, shout out to you. But yeah, so this is an ugly game, and I feel like let's start here. Like Dylan Brooks played absolutely terrible. And I think it's okay sometimes for him to like to ride the hot hand. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this team has a lot of people that can step up and fill certain roles. And I feel like Jordan Goodwin definitely had it going. Jordan Goodwin was definitely the spark that brought us back because we was down by 20 at some point. So it was looking real ugly, real spooky. But I always had faith that we was gonna come around and turn it around. And yeah, so Jordan Goodwin was the one to kind of kick off, like him and Colin Gillespie, the Killer G's or whatever, kind of kicked off the comeback. And Jordan Goodwin finished with 16, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, you know what I'm saying, 6 and 9 from the field, 2 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? So if you watch this game, you've seen the impact Jordan Goodwin had, and he had 5 steals. He was out there clamping shit up. Like it was so crazy watching him clamp up Drew Holiday because it was like, bro, like it might be over for Drew Holiday. Like he was getting the way Jordan Goodwin was clamping him up. It was like one of those moments where it's like, you know how when the NBA players retire and they be like, yo, when was the moment you knew it was over? I feel like tonight felt like one of those. It could be one of those nights for Drew Holiday because the way that he was stealing and ripping him and just clamping that shit up, I ain't never seen Drew Holiday clamped up like that before. So it was just weird to see. But shout out to Jordan Goodwin. Um, Another thing, another con. I feel like tonight. I guess I'll just start off on the cons for the night. Another con. I never want to see Royce O'Neal run point guard again. Like I don't understand why, how, and it's so crazy when you really go down the depth chart. Like we only really got, I guess, one point guard for real. Well, I guess we got three. We got Colin Gillespie, we got Jordan Goodwin, and we got Jameer Bouye, but Jameer Bouye don't really play a whole bunch of minutes. So, and then Colin or Jordan Goodwin, for whatever strange reason, he get like spotty, weird kind of minutes too. So a lot of the time is Colin Gillespie, and when he's not running point for whatever strange reason, Royce is running point, or even when he's in the game, I feel like they kind of have Colin running like a two, have him coming off of pin downs and screens to try to get an open look. So it looked weird, it looked nasty, and I feel like I attribute that to like why we got into the hole when we got into the hole. You know what I'm saying? It was just it looked nasty. Like our offense in that first half just looked absolutely nasty and atrocious. But I will say this: I think that Dylan Brooks did kind of help a little bit with that comeback and like kind of spark. I feel like a lot of his points came in that first half, and in that second half, it went downhill. Like he was missing all kind of layups, all kind of floaters. Like whenever we was right there to take the lead, he would come down, miss some shit that he should have made, or like just take a dump shot. So it was just like I said, with me and Dylan Brooks and how I feel about it, where it's just like I take the good with the bad. So I'm not expecting Dylan Brooks to be out there. Like, granted, he's giving us 20 a night, but I'm not expecting, my mind isn't like, okay, like we need Dylan Brooks to go crazy and drop 30, 40 like on a nightly or 20 on a nightly basis. Like that's not my, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate what he gives to us on the defensive end, and I appreciate his winning plays. And that's all I'm really expecting of him when I watch him play. Mark Williams had a big night tonight, and it was good to see them finally kind of get him the ball. Or since they wasn't really giving it to him, he was just getting it off the rim. He finished with 24 and 11, and I feel like he was a big part of that comeback. Also, could have helped out a little bit more, but it is what it is. Because it's weird. Because watching also, because it's like he's still making rookie mistakes, and this is his second year, and I don't think he understands like how the NBA works when it comes to like they're not gonna wait for you. They're not gonna like in today's NBA, like that is rare that they wait for you to develop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's rare. Like that's not a thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't help win today, then it's real spooky for you. So I'm hoping that Oso can kind of get it together because, like I said, he showed flashes, he showed spurts, and like that lob he should have did it with two hands. Yeah, like I said, I feel like his offensive game is real sus for him not to be able to impact like the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't give me nothing on offense and be a little like on defense and then expect to kind of carve out a spot in the league. And that's where I'm kind of like I don't really understand like why Oso get like you know what I'm saying? That's just my beef with it. But like I said, back to Mark Williams, he played phenomenal tonight. He was getting outplayed in that first half. He was getting outplayed in that first half and decided to wake it up in the second half and start grabbing some boards. And like I said, he finished with 24 points, and we needed all of them tonight. Grayson Allen hit the dagger, and like I said, I trust Grayson Allen to kind of bring it home. Like I feel comfortable when Grayson Allen's in the game to kind of close the game, and that's exactly what he did tonight, especially with that step back three. That little move he used to get space. To me, it looked like a travel, but I don't know what travel is no more in today's NBA. But shout out to Grayson Allen. He finished with 24 points, 9 and 17, 4 assists. I'd rather him run point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did we go to Royce O'Neal running point? I don't know. Colin Gillespie finished with 30, and we needed all of them. And he had a big night for us tonight. 10 and 17, 8 threes for the night. So definitely Colin Gillespie. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I think tonight would have been a good night to see Rasheer Fleming, especially in that first half when we kind of needed like the scrappy, like the board, somebody that can get to the rim, apply pressure, just get offensive glass, you know what I'm saying? Offensive rebounds and stuff like that. And I feel like if we could figure out a way to put in Jordan Goodwin and Rasheer Fleming at the same time, like I would love to see just like what they do on the offensive glass together. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they both got a knack for just being around the ball or being ball hawks and just grabbing rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Dunn, hopefully he's not hurt. He only played 9 minutes tonight and he hit 2 threes that we needed both of those. Hopefully he not too hurt. And at the end of the day, we beat a team we were supposed to beat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Portland Trailblazers. They fought hard. Like I said, Drew Holiday, like that shit look a little. Jeremy Grant just started making every single three at the end of the game. That shit was annoying. Shaden Sharp caught a body on Mark Williams. That shit was so crazy. But I think they got a little bit. They got some stuff to you know what I'm saying hang their hat on. They got Denny Avia over there. I don't know what they're gonna do with Shaden Sharp. To me, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what has he peaked. I don't know. I haven't watched enough Portland Trailblazer basketball to know, but I feel like from what I thought he was going to be when he entered the league and what he is today, like it's definitely underwhelming. I will say that, but yeah, I don't know if it's like time to give up on him or not. And I have been hearing Jeremy Grant in a lot of like trade rumors, so I don't know what that's about. And if you just a fan of the NBA, that James Harden trade went down today. There's a couple other people on the trade block, and I feel like today was just like the trades that didn't nobody really care about. Like, didn't nobody really care about James Harden going to Cleveland for real. Like, it's just like everybody want to see where Giannis is going. Everybody want to see where John Moran is going. Everybody want to see like where some of these other like you know what I'm saying pieces can go. Some of these other bigger names could go. So all in all, like I said, we beat a team we were supposed to beat. We got some good dubs. We stacking them up. I feel good going into the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I forgot where we are in the standings. We might be 7th seed if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we back in the 6th seed, so we just need the Timberwolves to keep losing and the Lakers to keep losing to kind of like make that jump, and then we need the Rockets to kind of lose a few to help us out too to just cement that 6th spot. Because if first round we would play the Nuggets, that would be spooky. That would be. I would love to play the Rockets in the first round. The Rockets or the Lakers in the first round. I like our chances. I'm not gonna lie to you, but till next time, man. Peace.